Hi everybody. No sexy video or jump shots today. I just wanted to put out there because I feel like I haven't done a video for a while. Not a real video. I just want to put out there that I am working on something right now, and if you look at the prostitution distortion video, that's sort of a hint as to what I'm working on. It's from a book that I'm reading called Ain't Nobody's Business If You Do. And it's a very good book. It's actually like this big. But the chapter that I'm reading from, it's like a segment of an entire chapter on sex. I'm just going to talk about the prostitution segment. Yeah. So, um, yeah, I forgot what else I was going to talk about now. Oh hell. Give me a minute. Oh yeah. Okay. So, in regards to my last big video, which is still getting views, and I had to turn off the comments because I kept getting trolls and people saying that I'm a radical, extremist, anti-sex, anti-man, feminist. Yeah, no. I really got tired of hearing that. Not true. And if you look at my other videos, you can see how not true it is. Um, I fully and freely admit um, I look at things from a more scholastic point of view. I live on a college campus, and that isn't to demean anybody who is actually out there learning while doing. That's just to say that this is how I'm learning. And so I tend to forget that most people won't talk the way that I do. And that most people aren't going to actually listen to ideas. They're going to just say, no, no, you're stupid and fat and ugly, blah. Yeah, no. I tend to forget that most people aren't, normal. Um, so, yes. And I also that um, since I do tend to talk in a more scholastic fashion, that people who just generally don't um, aren't going to actually enjoy my uh, analogies and symbolic talk and blah blah blah. What else? Oh yeah, and in a final to that, um, my degree for the stuff that I'm going for is really not to do with this sort of stuff. I'm actually thinking of changing my degree. My current degree is philosophy and religion, which explains why I talk the way I do. um, Ask me anything to do with philosophy or religion, I can give you an answer, no problem. And if I don't know the answer, I know somebody who does. But when it comes to this feminist stuff, I'm literally learning as I'm going. It's really so. The thing about philosophy, and this is something that most people don't know. Actually, yeah, no people actually know this unless they are in philosophy. And even then, they don't really know it. The way philosophy works is, this is the pre-scientific, this is the scientific method before it was given the name, the scientific method, is you give an argument and somebody responds to that argument, and then you give a better argument and they respond, and it just keeps going back and forth, just like that, until you've reached the truth, whatever the truth is. And this is the Socratic method, really. The only difference between the philosophic method and the Socratic method is Socrates always had the point of saying, well, we just proved that we don't know that that's the truth either. The philosophic method, which is based on the Socratic method, as actually trying to not prove anything. It's just trying to get to that magical point. And it's very simple and very similar to the scientific method in that once the argument is out there, it's a free-for-all for anyone to try to argue against. And if your argument is better, then you are the more correct person. So, yes, I tend to think in that fashion, but it's, yeah, I just tend to forget that that's not how most people work. And I'm not saying that I'm smarter or better than anyone just because that's how I do it. I'm actually saying that it's a bad idea that that's what I do. It's a very bad idea because that isn't how most people work. So it makes it that much more difficult for me to make my point and to make it well. But yeah, so I guess that's kind of it. I just wanted to let you guys know, A, that I am actually working on something, and I think you're going to like it, especially any feminists out there who are pro-sex and for the legalization of prostitution. That I'm sorry that I weird when I'm presenting my arguments, and that that's kind of how my arguments are presented. That's why they are the way they are. And I really am learning. I'm learning as I'm going. I'm a baby in this area. I'm just starting. And I'm very willing to toss myself out there with what I do know and try to fight and claw my way through. But yeah. So to those who responded to my last video, like in the actual video form, thank you. I really appreciated it. They were very good videos, and you guys presented your arguments better than I did. So, yeah, okay. It's been 8 minutes, and you're probably tired of listening to me now. So, bye.